of the poor, and turn aside the way of the meek. And a man and his father will go in unto the same maid.
So a man and his father are gonna go in on the same maid. You're gonna have, you know what niggas call running a train? A nigga was running a train with his daddy. Gonna be like, yo pops, you hitting that good. Popping the same broad. Do you know how fucking vile and disgusting that is, man? That shows the levels of degeneracy that our people are willing to stoop to, man. That's why I'm like, hold on, you need to, this is the separation, man. This is why you actually need the separation of the law. Because, bro, how are you gonna, a nigga's gonna be popping the same youth, he's gonna be popping his mama with his daddy. And then, you know, and then that guy's meant to get raised up. That, you know, there's why there needs to be a certain, you know, you need to be in a certain mind state and spirit to receive that, man. You can't be in the spirit of a low-life, degenerate nigga. Because that's how you know he's Jake. Some low-life, a nigga, well, I can see niggas doing that shit. Yo, she look good though. So I didn't even know.
Niggas are doing that to this day.
Nigga, please, man. I remember back in the day, BBC had that fucking TV show. I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. But it was a nigga and some other. I remember what the actor looks like, man. I can't remember his fucking name. I could look it up, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to fucking watch that. It was about some guy that was popping his sister, but he didn't know. And then like finds out at the end of the fucking show, what? He was popping his sister. And then he's like, oh, then he marries her anyway. He says, but I love her. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
What's that, a show or film?
It was a show, man, TV show on BBC back in the day, bro. I'll probably find that out later, man. That's great. I was like niggas as well. It's some bait English actors.
Probably that program Round the Twist or some shit.
It's fucked. It's fucked. That shit was. I remember. I was like, what? I was like, nigga said he was in love. I'm like, dude. What the hell are you? I'm like, that's your sister, nigga. What the hell are you talking about? Fall out of love, man. Shit. You should be feeling like offing yourself already. From like, wait, I put this man, no! This nigga's like, I love her. Niggas are done, man. Done.
Man's trying to techniques.
It says, and his father will go in unto the same maid to profane my holy name. And they lay themselves down upon clothes laid to pledge by every altar, and they drink the wine of the condemned in the house of their power.
Yeah, men are just basically falling into all the unrighteous, demonic ordinances of the heathen, man, and that's going on to this day. A lot of times people are doing demonic ordinances, thinking, oh, you know, fucking having an orgy, bro. That's even going out and raving it up. That's that Bacchus spirit. You're honoring all kinds of demons just in your conduct. Esau's normalized witchcraft, man. People are doing it. They ain't even knowing, man. A guy popping a guy in the anus, that is accessing channels of witchcraft. I was talking to one guy who's telling me that like when he was 11, he got popped by an 18-year-old. I was like, bro, you realize you got abused, right? He was like, no, I enjoyed it. I was like, that homo demon is strong, mate. It's a done deal, mate. I'm like, that's the kind of thing that's normalized, you know, the kind of thing Esau's normalized, where you're just, they love each other. I'm like, bro, you realize your spirit has been devoured and consumed by devils. That's actually what's happened to you. And Esau's made it so, you know, you're desiring to go out there and deliver more devils onto yourself. You know, saying, oh yeah, just have fun, you know, just try everything once. Like Jake's just gonna try getting popped in the anus, just try it once, you might like it. I'm like, bro, you're tempting the devil to jump on your ass. Go on.
And it says, and they lay themselves down upon clothes laid to pledge by every altar, and they drink the wine of the condemned in the house of their power, yet destroyed I the Amorite before them.
Read it again, bro.
It says, and they lay themselves down upon clothes laid to pledge by every altar, and they drink the wine of the condemned in the house of their power.
Them guys that bow down to Allah 5 times a day, they put that cloth down as well. Guns.
Yet destroyed I the Amorite before them, whose height was like the height of the cedars.
Yeah, them Amorites were so fearsome that, you know, Jacob was like, oh, okay, how can we even take that? So, they had to go in the wilderness for 40 years to let them fucking unfaithful niggas die out, man. Or get put to death, man. Weeding out that wicked blood from Israel. Go on.
It says, and he was strong as the oaks, yet I destroyed his fruit from above and his roots from beneath. Also, I brought you up from the land of Egypt and led you 40 years through the wilderness to possess the land of the Amorite.
So, you know, that's funny as hell, because the Lord's basically saying, okay, you know, just continue.
Okay. It says, and led you 40 years through the wilderness to possess the land of the Amorite, and I raised up of your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel, saith Yahweh?
Yeah, so, you know, them legendary Amorites got taken down. You know, the Lord's saying, look, he even made them super great. So it was even that much more of, you know, of a thing when taking them down. That's why it required faith. Just like with Esau now, everyone looking at Esau like, white God. Everyone actually thinks God's white because of this Edomite. You know how stupid that is. Man, people are still, I'm going to bring out even why it's even stupider, man. Gone.
I've got a scripture. What is that?
No, did you continue us into the next chapter?
It says, verse 12, but ye gave the Nazarites wine to drink, and commanded the prophets, saying, prophesy not. Behold, I am pressed under you, as a cart.
So the Nazarite, part of the Nazarite vow is not drinking wine. And it's, you can go into Lamentations, it says what, you know, the Nazarites were white as snow, yet now they've become filthy. So that's, you imagine some of these niggas walking around, shit-eating, you know, batty hole fucking criminal niggas was actually Nazarites. You know how insane that is? Them guys were actually so, they actually had a vow which brought them closer to the Lord. Some of these crazy whack jobs you got out there. This is why it's like, you gotta realize, this book's actually deep, man. Things actually coming out of this are just, it's actually legendary wisdom. That's why, you know, an average nigga cannot visualize that he at one point was a legendary Nazarite. Go on.
And it says, behold, I am pressed under you, as a cart is pressed that is full of sheaves. Therefore, the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall not strengthen his force. Neither shall the mighty.
Flight shall perish from the swift. Hey, Usain Bolt, that super legendary sprinter, let him run. I don't think he's beating Silver now. Who's called fucking Silver? That I don't know. He's protege, man. I think he was called Silver. I don't know. But that you know, that swiftness taken away. Because the thing is, even now, you know, like 100 meters, blah blah blah. That guy's sprinting fucking miles. So how about that? Some 100 meters, 200 meters, gone.
It says, therefore the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall not strengthen his force, neither shall the mighty deliver himself.
Yeah, so the strong ain't gonna strengthen his force. And the mighty ain't gonna, because if you consider those Mandingo fighters were supposed to be mighty, but them Mandingo fighters got their ass was there serving some Edomite masters, some flimsy toe rag, man. Gone. You ain't deliver yourself. This is all about the spirit of the Lord. I'll bring it back in a bit. Gone.
Neither shall he stand that handleth the bow, and he that is swift of foot shall not deliver himself. Neither shall he that rideth the horse deliver himself. And he that is courageous among the mighty shall flee away naked in that day, saith Yahweh.
Yes, that means even in mighty men that you're reading about in the scriptures, you know, taking out 800 men with one swing. Them guys will run away butt-ass naked, shook to death. That's the spirit of the Lord. That's the difference of when it's working with you, you're invincible. When it's working against you, it's a done deal. Continue, next chapter.
It's chapter 3. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So this is the significance, man. Israel once again needs to be reaffirmed that only Israel is the one that's got the contract, man. Only Israel is the one that can receive, you know, the blessing that comes with having, you know, being able to follow the law, receiving the kingdom, all these things. That's even a relationship with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's only Israel. The other heathens can't even, you know, them prayers are falling on deaf ears, even if they got the name. Go on.
And it says, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Yeah, so the significance of that is we get punished for our iniquities. Now go to Job 20 from the top. I'm gonna go on.
Jeremiah 30 and 12. For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee.
Let me talk on that 1 second. All thy lovers, that's all them heathen gods. Because the thing is bro, it's in the time of judgment coming. You know, you got all these guys screaming. A lot of these niggas screaming about some white Jesus. Bro, see if that lover looks after you in that day. There's all these, you know, if you scream about some Allah, see if Allah be saving you in that day, bro. He couldn't save the motherfuckers from that crane, you know. Ain't no one, whatever fucking god they worship in Indonesia didn't save them guys from, you know, the triple, you know, that fucking combination, that fucking, you know, the jab, the feint, and then that hook to the body, and then that whole coast crumbled, man. You see some of the footage, the same with like Hurricane Michael, you see some of that footage. Bro, it's like out of 30 houses, there's one house left. I'm like, what kind of legendary destruction getting visited upon you guys? I'm like, that means you should consider, you should actually sit down and put together and think, maybe God just don't like us. John, you got more?
For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one. For the multitude of thine iniquity.
Hold on. It's going to divert from what I want to switch to.
This is Job chapter 20 and 1. Then answered Zophar
Start from verse 4.
This is Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
Yeah, so the triumph of the wicked is short. That's significant because Esau is the wicked, you know, the so-called white man on earth. He's the wicked, he's the devil the Bible speaks of. Now it says the triumphing of the wicked is short. So that means that basically and the thing is, I've been, you know, beating the point home, but more or less Israel's, you know, the way their power, you know, the spirit they're supposed to be in is in the spirit of these scriptures, man. In the spirit of righteousness, trying to follow after them laws and trying to cleave onto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And the thing is what, and the most significant thing is that basically that's the spirit of the creator of this earth, man. All these worlds were crafted. Every last fucking little dot you see when you look up at the sky, was crafted by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And he crafted them all for the sake of Israel, man. So all this knowledge and wisdom stored in this book basically exists to give us the claim over every last star in heaven, man.
Love, that's love.
Including this one, man. So if you're in the spirit of this, you're basically in the spirit of the rulership of the entire universe, man. That's actually the significance of it. So then, and the thing is Esau, no matter what, he was built. Well, it's going to go into what Esau was built as. Esau was built as a worm. Esau ain't got the capability. You look at every aspect of the so-called white man society. Where is the aspect where it's so elite and it excels beyond everything else? There is no angle. The only place it excels at is wickedness, man. I don't think any kingdom before, other than maybe the Greeks or the Romans, had as many little boys and little girls getting popped out like as you have happening today. The amount of fucking pedophile rings coming out is on a level beyond like what they've, you know, I'll say a level beyond. I'm not too sure, man, but it seems to be on an absolutely magnificent level that it's going on, man. Maybe the Romans weren't getting it in that hard. So let's go into the Esau, man, because the thing is part of, you know, a big part of this is Esau being revealed, man. It's a mystery of iniquity, man. Because the thing is, you know, you got Jake. This is why you have fucking zealots, man. Jake getting all messed up. Like, why is this Edomite over me? I'm like, bro, you need to understand, first of all, the fault's in you black shit. You can't follow the laws, bro. That's the only reason why Esau's been given any dominion. In the kingdom, first of all, part of the rule is we ain't gonna go off. If we ain't going off, then there's no place for these heathen to come in and weasel out and try and take any form of dominion or rulership. Go on, start reading, man.
It says, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is sure.
Yeah, the triumphing of the wicked is sure. All these different little heathen nations, their triumph is short. Bro, you have to actually put in, the thing is our minds are real feeble, our flesh is weak. Conceiving of eternity gives you a migraine. Your brain's gonna, if you start thinking about it too deeply, your brain is actually just gonna explode, man. You can't think about eternity too long. But once you actually get into the position of experiencing and witnessing that, you're gonna realize these, you know, 500 years, couple thousand years, you know, think about it, we've been around like about 12, 13,000 odd years. That is no time at all, man. In 1,000 years, Esau ain't even going to exist no more. 10,000 years after that, 10, 11,000 years after that, we're gonna be been in the kingdom almost as long as the entire history of everything before that. Man, 30,000 years down the line, you're just gonna be like, God damn. You're gonna be like, what the heck? That you gonna like, wait, who's Esau? Someone has to refresh your memory, man. Only time you can remember him is like, oh, America got destroyed. You're like, that's what it was called, America. Yeah, shit. Man, I was trying to remember that for the last 3 months. God damn. But that's the beauty and significance. Go on.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
Yeah, Esau's a hypocrite, because these guys are going out. Esau's going to be saying, do your part to save the planet. Bro, every fucking multinational company on the face of the planet Earth, it like puts out such a significant amount of fucking waste and destruction upon the planet that you recycling you reusing a fucking bag when you do your shopping, or you doing some blah blah blah. Bro, they ain't having no impact, man.
That's it.
What the fuck? Can't open Free Willy right now. Free Willy's gonna have fucking a 6-pack, one of them 6-pack rings all up in there, a couple plastic bags. You know, he's gonna have some, I don't know, man, some styrofoam up in there. He's gonna be all fucked up, man. Bro, you know, reusing a fucking coffee cup ain't gonna save Free Willy, man.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna clean the oceans. You need drastic change, man. That's what the Lord's dealing with. Drastic change. There needs to be a change of rulership. Go on.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens,
Yeah, this guy is literally in the heavens. The Lord's actually allowed him to put objects in the skies. And what's he done with that? He's fucking polluted space, man. Who the fuck pollutes space? Do you know how stupid that is, man? You're gonna pollute fucking space. That's actually the stupidity of this man. You know, this Edomite, everyone's glorying after like, oh, white man. This guy is, bro, you need fucking oxygen to survive. You need water. You need food. You know, you need a fucking roof over your head. This guy's corrupted all of those. This guy's actually made it so it's gonna be a house there, it's empty. But oh no, what? You got 300 million, you got 30 million pounds, mate. Because if you ain't, you can't get in that house. Niggas are gonna be there. There's a motherfucking homeless people out. They're empty houses. But oh what? Oh, you wanna go? Oh no, we're gonna find you. We're gonna fight you in that house. Oh no, that's you trespassing. You trespassing. That's disgusting. Them motherfuckers gonna be outdoors, dying in the winters. Give me a break, man. What's righteous about that? What's so progressive about that? That's fucking wicked, man. Everyone, who's allowing that?